I'll take you to all the fucking romantic spots that we have in this fucking villa and tell you that I want you to be my girlfriend. Yeah? It's Westing you out, right? Do you know what the Westest thing is? It's you.
Okay. Ooh.
I had a conversation with
you think that's not disrespectful? So why are you saying sorry if you don't think it's disrespectful?
I'm saying I apologise.
We'll get onto the way you feel in a minute. You don't think that's disrespectful?
First, when I meet my girlfriend, it's exactly how I was feeling, but I feel like the way that
you wanted me first.
I'd rather just squash things, to be honest with you. And just end it.
You're ending it up? Did you think we were together then?
No.
Then why is it over then?
Closing the book.
So you think the book was open? Did you think the book was open?
I feel like
Did you
the
think
way
the
that
book
you
was
handle
open?
situations perfect.
Oh my god!
Actually, joke.
that conversation was never gonna go wrong.
Is that?
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be sorry for the way that I feel.
He's trying to romanticize that.
Sat there and tried to.
By doing that, you disassociate things. He doesn't care more than Cardiff. Yeah. Our predictions were right. I knew it. Oh man.
I apologise for the way that I've gone about things, but I don't regret in acting upon my feelings.
You should regret
Everything that I felt in the villa, I've gone through. I've voiced everything that I felt.
Injected!
So we have two couples, Harley, Chris, Anna and Jordan, who get dumped from the island, a double dumping, and we have Anna who is literally giving us the content that we deserve.
I apologise for not
So you know it's disrespectful.
I'm not sorry for
So
the way
it's
that's
disrespectful.
But I'm not sorry
Oh
for
no,
the
wait,
way
we'll get onto that. We'll get onto the way you feel in a minute. Babe,
and just end it.
You're ending it now?
Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Now if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Click that button for daily and consistent content. I'd really appreciate it. Just click that button. It's just one click. And follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Morali. Type my name on Instagram and follow me there as well. We have a lot to get into. We have a lot to get into. And before we do, I saw a massive moth in here like 5 minutes ago. So if I jump out my seat, you'll know why. So we have the breakdown of Curtis. I feel like this is what we need to get into first. The breakdown of Curtis. Everybody in that villa now is finally beginning to understand who they are living with. When Anna said he was a narcissist, I feel like that was very direct and very shocking indeed. They're beginning to actually break down his character, analyze him, and what she said was very, very key. And what she said was, he only does things so that, you know, that make him look good. And as soon as she said that, what does he do? He goes and does a baby dance. He's the ringleader, making himself look charismatic, look hilarious, look funny. And then when it comes to actually apologizing, he cannot do it properly because there's no, and here's the key word, not sympathy, but empathy. Sympathy is feeling sorry for somebody. Empathy is literally feeling what that person's feeling, because you can relate to that situation in your own way, through your own battles, and being there for somebody in their presence and trying to understand and feeling for them. That is empathy. You're empathetic for somebody else. And this is what Curtis lacks. And alongside a lack of empathy, he's also emotionless. The guy is emotionless. I've already spoken about this. I've spoken about this in a very detailed manner. Already made a video about the breakdown of Amy and Curtis's relationship, and I feel Curtis, to a way, is, you know, in this particular kind of scary manner. And the fact that he just didn't really have that much remorse. He said that Jordan was brave for doing what he was doing. I think that's not brave at all. I think it's quite, you know, rude. Yes, you're throwing everything away for this particular person. I get it. You think it's brave in your eyes, but your deliverance was awful. And although you should have gone to Anna first, on what grounds and what basis? I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You didn't get anything back from India, so what made you think that you, like, it was just pure delusion?
It was in the book, on the chapter.
You think the book was open?
What?
Did you think the book was open? Did you think the book was open?
I feel like the way that you handle situations.
Why are you closing the book?
I feel like the way that you handle situations
Did you think the book was open?
Pure delusion. Anna is hysterical, she's crying, but you know, at the end, before she gets dumped, you really see her with the girls and they're hugging. There's this strong sense of union between the 3-4 girls, and I found that was really cute, very nice. You know, we haven't really seen that, and she's like, I'll go through this all again if I could meet you guys. Very emotional, you know, and I thought this episode was definitely good. The baby stuff kind of irritates me because seeing babies cry all the time, I feel like it's just annoying. That, you know, but we also see Harley and Chris, who pass, alongside Tommy and Molly May, who win with Ovi and India. Ovi and India seem to be getting on. There's a progression there with their relationship, and they seem to be, you know, much more stronger. But I feel like, really and truly, I just don't see India for Ovi, and I don't think India is that, you know, invested. From what we've seen in an hour, I feel like she's there because she knows that he is ridiculously popular. Yes, there probably is an attraction there, and great for it, and hopefully these two. But perhaps the reason why my judgment is clouded and a bit shrouded on this is because we've seen countless guys in this villa mess up with the girls. So I feel, because we love Ovi so much, and I feel like he's just a very natural, you know, chilled individual, that the counterpart, I feel like, might do something. I don't know, I just have this inclination. We have Ovi, who sits down with Jordan, speaks to him in a very level-headed manner, to say, just like Ovi did with Michael, and said, you know, if you're going to have this conversation with them, have it nicely, have it chilled and relaxed. And this is what Jordan intends to do. But the thing with Anna is that she can't have a proper conversation. I said this yesterday and the day before, that she doesn't know when to stop talking. It's a pro and it's a con. It's a pro for us sometimes because we love the content, but it, you know, it can be a con for them. I feel like she should have gathered her thoughts properly and spoken properly, because at the end of the day, although you are torn and going through a tornado in your brain, it is a game, unfortunately, and feelings do get tremendously hurt. But at the same time, she held her own, and I'm very happy that she did.
That I was going to actually, the guy I was in a relationship with, that I was going to actually go onto the outside with and introduce to my family and build a future with.
She held her own with her damn chest, and she was like, why are you saying sorry if you think it's not disrespectful? Which I think was very true. And she was like, the book is beloved, the book was never even open, it's closed, it ended back then. The fact that Jordan thought he could come and break it down, end the thing, squash it with Anna after what he did, and he thought he had the right to try and end it, it's delusional. And I don't know why these guys constantly see that these actions as brave. Your actions are brave at the expense of causing such sheer emotional manipulation to your other partner. I don't know why that's glamorized or why that's glorified to attach to the societal conditioning of continuously praising and the depth and toxicity of masculinity. That's just what it is here. And it really is a shame that we keep seeing that, and I just find it quite shocking. And Anna, you know, giving us the content even at the end, before they left, before they got dumped. Even in the interview process, she was giving us that content, continuously arguing. She can't let it go. She's very argumentative. Sometimes it's justified, like in this whole scenario it is, and then sometimes it isn't, and it can become annoying, like the scenario with Ovi. This is why we love and hate her. But right now, she is the damsel in distress. And when somebody is a damsel in distress, we as an audience are going to lean in to support them, to have empathy for them, to sympathize with the situation, and we begin to like them again. So although tremendously this has, you know, messed things up for her, I feel like this is probably the best thing that's happened to her, because if this was going to happen now with Jordan, it was probably going to happen outside the villa. So what's happened now is that her image has completely done a whole 180. She's completely flipped her image. She was one of the most annoyed, hated girls, not the most hated girls, but with the Ovi stuff, from then on there was a sharp decline with her, and we found her just annoying and just like irritating and whingy and whiny, and she became part of the furniture slowly. But now she's been completely flipped, and we begin to like her again, and now she's going out to that kind of positive audience, and she's going to have loads of attention now. I love the fact that she spoke to Curtis. She kept the same energy with Curtis. It was like, sorry Curtis, I feel like some things you've said is quite rude, I feel like you don't really care and everything. And the way he was just like, I'm sorry, it was just empty. Like, he couldn't even look in her eyes and be like, I'm sorry. And you can just tell it's just irritating, because a lot of people, why am I speaking like, my accent's kind of like, I don't know, it's quite irritating. And we also have Maura now. This sets a little seed in Maura's head, because Maura's like, what's going to go on? What's this going on? What's this now? Like, I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit, you know, unhinged. That's the key word for this whole stuff. And I'm very glad that she really supported Anna like she should have. She slept in the same bed. She went outside. She had her own argument. She literally was standing there, and I feel like her energy today was so damn good, and I'm so happy that she was. I'm happy Amber was there for her. You know, Tommy, Molly, May, I feel like are definitely going to win. I said this, that Harley and Chris and Anna and Jordan are going, but I feel like that's very predictable anyways. But for the final, I think Amber and Greg, I think Anton and Belle are definitely coming fourth. I don't see them coming third. I just don't see it. Tommy Molly May for the number one, and Maura and Curtis, I feel like will slip second, and Amber and Greg will come third. I feel like that might happen as well. We have the final hitting us on Monday. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. I feel like with just the whole Chris stuff, the breakdown of his character, everybody now knows, and Maura's like, you're always the one to give advice. We've been saying that and screaming that from day one, because we find it so annoying. If you keep playing that damn character, people are going to get suspect. You are there for everybody else. You seem to want to be there for everybody else. But how can you be there for everybody else and give everybody advice if you don't even have empathy? If you don't even understand? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like something plus something, and you're missing that to get a final answer. Like, how can you want to help everybody, but then you don't have the empathy or understand stuff, or you know, your sorries and your apologies and your tone of voice, it's very monotone, it's empty, it's done. It's like you don't get it. You don't get the final answer because this is missing here. So this is what I find interesting from a psycho perspective, a very psychoanalytical kind of ingrained perspective of his personality and what's going on here. And that's what I'm always leaning towards in my reviews, as you obviously guys are used to. But Anna and Jordan got dumped, and so did Harley and Chris. So let me know if you guys are happy about that. I'm glad that Anna gave us more content today. For the 48 hours, she has been giving us so much damn content. 110%. She injected this crap into our veins, literally, and we were glued to our screens. And for that, from an audience perspective, and I'm sure from a ratings and a producer perspective, people are gonna love it, because this Love Island series, the ratings have massively increased again, and the show is only on the up as of now. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do subscribe, click that button please for daily and consistent content. Follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Morali. Click that button, subscribe. Go to my Instagram, Murad_Morali. Follow me, like a few pictures if you want. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.